Why you're stuck, and the one ritual better than meditation. Have you ever sat down to meditate, close your eyes, and realized that instead of finding peace, you just found a louder version of your own anxiety? I get emails every day asking the same heartbreaking question. I'm doing all the spiritual work, the breathing, the sitting, the silence, so why do I feel so lost? Why can't I find my purpose? If that's you, I want to tell you something controversial. Maybe you need to stop emptying your mind and start capturing it. Today we're moving away from the quiet and moving toward the clarity. We're talking about the Alchemist Script, a method of spiritual journaling that turns your confusion into a roadmap. And no, you don't need to be a writer to do this. The reason meditation feels so hard for many of us, thoughts are like a vapor. You catch one and it disappears. Spiritual journaling is different. It's an act of anchoring. When you take a thought from your etheric mind and move it through your arm, into your hand, onto a physical page, I curated a few specific tools in the description below that I call the Clarity Kit. First, let's talk about the hardcover vegan leather dot grid journal. Why dot grid and not lines? Because lines are boundaries. Dot grids allow your spirit to draw, to map, to write. When you hold a heavy, well-made journal, your nervous system actually begins to settle. It's a signal that it's time for the deep work. Next, the fountain pen or weighted brass pen. Use a pen with weight forces you to slow down. You can't rush your purpose. The flow of ink represents the flow of your intuition. I've linked a specific weighted pen that feels like an extension of your hand. And finally, my favorite secret, the Archetype Oracle deck. You're staring at a blank page, feeling stuck. You don't need more silence. You need a prompt. I pull one card, look at the imagery, and ask, how is this energy showing up in my life today? Suddenly the pen starts moving on its own. The Purge. Write down every should in your head. I should be further along. I should be happier. Get the shoulds out so they stop blocking the wants. Ask yourself, if I wasn't afraid of being judged, what is the one thing I would start tomorrow? Don't think, just let the ink flow. The action. Look at what you wrote. What is one tiny physical step you can take? When you do this in a dedicated, beautiful space, you aren't just writing, you are building a bridge between the person you are and the person you are becoming. Stop waiting for a lightning bolt of purpose to hit you while you sit in silence. Start hunting for it on the page. I put the Clarity Kit, the journals, the weighted pens, and the decks I personally use in the description. These are tools designed to last a lifetime, unlike a digital app. If you're ready to stop feeling lost and start being the author of your own story, hit that subscribe button. Tell me in the comments, what is the first word that comes to your mind when you think of your higher self? Be well, be intentional, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.